What is going on, YouTube? Gyvi World here. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Now, if you know me, you guys know that I've been doing fantasy sports pretty much all my life, mostly in NFL, but truth be told, I can't really get into like the long season MLB draft, so I prefer looking for DFS. Now, I found this pretty cool website, drafters.com, where they have daily fantasy sports, and it's actually a very good website. Now, if you sign up with the link below, they are giving away $5 for free, but if you're not into spending money, they also do have lots of free lobbies. So it's a pretty simple to navigate website. If you're into all sports, you can just click all NFL, MLB. Since I am a baseball guy, I'm going to go ahead and look for an MLB lobby. Here on the main page, it'll tell you exactly the name of the lobby, when the draft will start. Normally, as soon as the lobby's filled, you will get an SMS notification or an email, and you can just hop in and draft. Now, another thing that's great about drafters is that they do tournaments. They are called shootouts. Basically, like for instance, let's take a look at this one. $1.10 entry, 8 wins, 2-person draft, 3 rounds. So if you make it past the first round, you make it to the second round the next day, and then the next day is the third round with much bigger prizes as you get further into the tournament. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into this $1.10 buy-in since they only need one more person to draft. Really quickly, let's go over the roster and scoring. You do get 1 player per position, so 1 through 9, catcher, pitcher, left field, all that good stuff. And it gives you the scoring down below as well. So my advice on this is if you're playing against 3 people and there's at least 3 pitchers you think are going to have a good night, hold off on taking a picture and maybe go outfield or infielder first. But definitely, it seems like pitchers may be a dime a dozen. All right, so let's go ahead and join up on this one. Are you sure you want to join? Right here, if you want to send an SMS, you would just click that and it will go ahead and send you a message once it's filled and you're ready to draft. So here we are. I do got the second pick. We are on the clock. I can just hit I am ready. Let's draft just in case the other 2 members have already readied up. And in a minute 50, we will join unless we're all ready. So like I said, if there are 3 pitchers who are at the top, who are projected to have very good nights, I suggest not going with pitchers. Actually, my sleeper for this is Mikolas. If he does not go early, then I'm good, because to be honest, that's the pitcher I want over Zack Greinke versus Washington and over Garrett Richards over Minnesota. So he went ahead and picked Mike Trout first. Not very surprising there. Giancarlo Stanton versus Boston is really not something that I'd be against. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Giancarlo Stanton, being a Yankee fan. Of course, you can say a little bit biased, but he did have 2 home runs in game 1 and a big RBI in game 2. So let's go ahead. We got the draft board here. As you can see, it's Snake. Jeff's got pick 1, I've got pick 2, Team KB's got pick 3 and 4, and then I'll have pick 5, 8, 11, and so on and so forth. He went with Bryce Harper and Charlie Blackmon. So outfield, of course, you know, those are normally your big hitters. So let's see what else we got in the outfield. I could go right across the bay. Mookie Betts is he's just hot. He's just hot, so it's never a bad thing to pick up Mookie Betts. Joey Votto's an interesting choice. I think he's facing against Bueller today. Joey Votto was not somebody I wanted on my squad today. But let's go ahead and look. Gary Sanchez, catcher. We can probably, I think he may be the highest catcher today. So I think he is, and I think he's gonna have a very good game versus Boston today. I'm saying 2 hits and an RBI from Gary Sanchez. I'm going with Gary. Let's go ahead and take a look at third base. It already looks like they each have a third baseman, so I don't need to rush anymore on picking a third base. Shortstop, maybe something I can look at. There's Trey Turner versus Arizona. Ozzie Albies is actually not a bad look at all. Didi Gregorius is still on the board. I can continue to stack some of these Yankee players, and I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and stack some Yankees. Didi Gregorius. The Yankees go off today, as I'm projecting, versus Rodriguez today. Eduardo Rodriguez and the Red Sox. This could be a very, very good night for me. I think Yelich is someone I definitely have my eye on versus Colorado in Colorado. Lorenzo Cain went off, so yeah, I think I'm safe there as well. Let's take a look at some of these second basemen. Ozzie Albies, Rendon, I still got room there. First base, I think that's where I really need to get somebody. Rhys Hoskins, actually a very, very solid pickup at first base. Very, very solid. I think I'm going with Rhys Hoskins here versus San Francisco, and all we need is a starting pitcher. So as long as Miles Mikolas is still available, we should be good. And there it is. Miles Mikolas is our last pick, and that's how our team has shaped out. Let's see what's the last pick. He picked up Pena, and the last pick is going to be Zack Greinke, as I expected. So let's go ahead and view my team. All right, so here we are in the My Team section. Here you can view your team just with this tab right here. Gary Sanchez, Rhys Hoskins, Rendon, Carpenter, Didi Gregorius, Yelich, Mookie Betts, and Giancarlo Stanton. So we got a pretty solid team, projected 60.9 points. And you can go ahead and look at your matchups as well. Here you can take a look at your opponents and how you're matching up, but there's a couple other things you can do from the My Team section. If you have players who play multi-positions, you can go ahead and move them around, but you also have this swap feature. Right here, if you go ahead and click swap Gary Sanchez, you can swap him for an available catcher who did not get drafted. So if you guys want to get involved, the link is in the description. Go ahead and check it out, drafters.com. Like I said, I will be playing a lot. If you guys want to play against me, nice little 1v1, just let me know on Twitter, and I'm down whether you want to play for money or whether you want to play for free. Like I said, you get $5 for free just for joining and signing up today. But if you don't want to spend money, you can also play for free. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, as always, smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up.